So, what's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure in 1994 here, and in this video, you guys are gonna find out the truth. Why I keep making predictions about the Rangers missing the 2020 playoffs next year. I'm gonna tell you why. The first problem is that the Metropolitan division is like a very tough division, and once in a while in a season, every team gets cramped in the division, despite being from first to last place. But mostly everyone is changing in the Metropolitan division now. I mean, in Columbus, if they start rebuilding, they're gonna be somewhat a neutral team. And I'm and believe it or not, guys, I'm cons- I could see I could see the Rangers being a last place team in their division again for so many reasons. Why? I could see the Rangers being a last place team in their division. As for the New Jersey Devils getting the #1 pick and being Jack Hughes, and despite us getting the second overall pick, that's still not enough for us. Despite it being a big name of a guy, I still think that's not enough because there's no more Matt Zuccarello, and Lundqvist has been really bad at goaltending. Despite that, he still has a little bit of talent in him once in a while, but I mostly see the bad in him now. Almost every Ranger fan sees him being bad. And most of our key players are leaving. We just lost a handful of them last year in 2018. And last year it was way worse than the year before that because we made 50 losses and 32 wins. That's like way worse than the record we had in 2018. I mean, with all our familiar faces leaving and Lundqvist doing bad goaltending, I don't really see the Rangers making the 2020 playoffs. That's why I keep saying that they'll probably be out in 2020, in the 2019-20 season. There's probably going to be so many things happening next season that is just going to be similar to the 2017-18 season. I I mean, that's my top reason why I don't expect the Rangers to do much next year, because we don't have that much familiar faces, but maybe just for one more year they might not make the playoffs. Maybe in 2021 everything will start changing for them. We're just keeping our hopes up. I mean, it'll be good for the Rangers to make the playoffs next year, but I see them not making it. But it would have been nice if they may return to the playoffs. But I don't know about that happening. I could see us being the baddest team besides Columbus next year, Because I'm starting to think that Columbus might miss the playoffs next year. After Bobrovsky gets sent to Florida. And Florida is going to be a good team pretty soon. But we'll see what happens. Because this topic is mostly on the Rangers. If we don't get Matt Zuccarello back, then it is what it is. But I hope Zuccarello comes back so we could look a bit decent next year. That's why I want Matt Zuccarello back. He might make a return to the Rangers, I don't know. He can at least change the team up a bit and make them look decent, but not perfect. We're still not going to look that perfect. I mean, even with second overall pick, we're still not going to be perfect. I still expect them to not make it next year. We're probably going to be a bad team besides the Columbus Blue Jackets, who will soon be missing the playoffs. And I guess we'll see what happens from there. Because right now it's hard to predict that they'll make it. I can't see them making it in 2020, but maybe in 2021 they'll turn everything around. Or maybe they'll turn stuff around when they probably get Matt Zuccarello back. Hopefully. This team has not been the same without Zuccarello. This season's been a complete train wreck. I feel like we're gonna have another complete train wreck of a season next year. Because one guy's not enough, and without Zuccarello and Lundqvist's bad goaltending, that's why I don't expect them to make the playoffs next year. I can most likely see them, like I said earlier, I can most likely see them being a last place team. Just like in the 2017-18 season. So we'll see what happens. I guess that's it.